Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1937 Remington Junior vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This model was manufactured during the Great Depression as a budget typewriter, so it doesn't have all the functions that most typewriters have, like a backspace, a ribbon shifter, which allows you to print the bottom portion of the ribbon so you only print the top portion. It doesn't have a right margin or a bell. So it has the left margin here, and you can set that. It just stops where you set it on the left side. We're going to set that closer to the edge, put it there. And as far as the right margin goes, it just goes all the way to the end without stopping or dinging a bell. It does have these two paper fingers up front that are adjustable to help hold the page down. Up front, these two here, those are the paper fingers, but they're already set where I want them. Once you get to the end of the margin, you hit the line space here and push it to the front, and it'll skip 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, there's a knob right here, and you just pull that knob out and shift it up or shift it down if you want double. And then when you hit that line space, it skips 2. That works good. We're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. And as you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. I really like this machine. It's a piece of history that it's basically like a talking point, conversation piece, and it's also really beautiful and it types really nice. I think this is the only model they made like this that specifically looks like this. There's some similar, but this one is just bare. It's just like glossy black. It's got one logo on the front, nothing else. I really like that. I don't like all the extras that come along with a lot of typewriters. I just like something basic. So this is very unique and I like it. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the back right here. You flip it back and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. And on this side, if you push the knob in, it'll disable the line spacing. But it's the only way to get it in the case, and it comes with this case with a bottom board and the top that goes, this is actually the back side, and the top that just clasps down like that. So the typewriter would sit on top of this, and 4 screws would screw it in. So you can have it in the case, and when it's in the case, this knob has to be pushed in or else it won't fit. And then you have to just pull it out when you want to use that line space. And this is the margin, considered a margin release when you lift it up. But we don't have a right margin, so I don't know if that's just how they made the other one, so they kept that the same. And I believe that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy, search Brooksaw Antiques.